Look at the focus on the solar activity. The sun has been going nuts. We've got stellar alignments, Saturn-Neptune alignment that just happened. We've got this huge planetary alignment that's going on right now. Stephanie Simonson just donated. Reese, Scout, and Letty are looking forward to your talk today. Thanks for being here. Roseanne Jacks, I learned so much from you, David. Thank you for doing this every Sunday. So, yes, we're definitely going through a lot of really cool stuff here. And so it's a big time to be alive. It's a big time to be part of the whole milieu of life on Earth. And yes, it's difficult, it's painful, I get that, but you are not alone. I'm here with you this week. We're doing a really great thing to bring out more UFO disclosure and keep your focus away from, oh my God, how bad is this going to be? Oh my God, is this World War III? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So no reason to be out of alignment. We can stay in alignment, which is to remain positive. Remember, it's a conscious universe. The universe is created from a loving, infinite source. And once you realize that, once you start to understand that there is a loving source in the universe, you might choose to associate it with Christ. You might choose to associate it with some other religious teaching as well. That's okay. We don't force any religion on anybody. I personally love Christianity. I love the teachings of Christ. And I think that he's right on the money about so many things. But I also am not going to be dogmatic and say, oh my God, you have to believe this way or you have to believe that way. We're going to focus on the practical, consciousness that is necessary to get us through whatever we have to get through from moment to moment, because it's a very difficult time. And so we're already at 2,000 concurrent viewers. So yes, life has been difficult, incredibly difficult for everyone. After I'd already started building this show, the war with Iran broke out. Now there's different opinions. This opinion said back on the 15th that it could be potentially weeks or longer. Sustained weeks-long military campaign is being war-gamed out. Then it says weeks, of course, could easily turn into years. Just ask Iraq. Well, I will say that up until now, the trend line has not been that these things take weeks and weeks. The trend line has been that it goes pretty quickly. Let's hope that there is some sort of de-escalation. Let's hope that we can get to resolutions fairly quickly, and that doesn't happen. But it is certainly something that we need to take a look at. So, it's a very intense time, and we want to be able to focus on what we can do in our own lives to take it easy, not be so worried, not be so freaked out, because man, freaking out just creates more of what you don't want. If you spend that time living in negativity, you spend that time living in worry, it's not going to do you very well. So yes, there are these headlines and, oh, maybe it's going to last for years. Maybe this is going to become the next big Iraq thing. I don't think so. Up until now, we haven't seen anything like that. And I just think that there's going to be a resolution that won't make it take so long. And I hope that that's true. But, we're working on this one at a time. They lost their leader. This was the divinely anointed, they consider him to basically be like a God figure. He's way more than just a politician. And so, that at least hopefully means that maybe things will come to an end more quickly. I certainly have nothing against Muslims or people who practice Islam whatsoever. In fact, I actually really like the Quran. But, we're trying to do the best that we can here. And that's a good thing. So if you see, it's an atrocity. I get that. But like, these people have created a great deal of pain in the world. That's what we're focusing on. Is apparently trying to stop that from happening. It's a very controversial issue. I'm not going to get into the ethics. It's just something that we're dealing with now. It's something that is happening. Vacapalo, thank you very much. Vicky Crew Fuller, sending out peace and love to all Earth. Yes, I am praying that this does not escalate into any type of World War III. The best outcome could be that it stays localized, it stays regional, that it goes through pretty quickly, and that's the outcome that we want to visualize. Up until now, things have been staying stable, thank God. We haven't had too much trouble. And again, hopefully this will be over in a reasonably short time frame. So they've announced 40 days of public mourning in the wake of what happened to him, 7 days of public holidays. This just shows you again, 40 days of mourning shows you how significant he was. And at the same time, they are also saber rattling. The saber rattling is ongoing. We have more donations coming in. Wow, we're really doing great on that. Julian donated. Thank you very much. Sabotage. My husband Bobby, on his second day of not smoking cigarettes after 30 plus years, he needs support, a prayer, and a little reminder he is strong enough to make anything possible. Well, Bobby, we're praying for you. Father, Mother, God, please help him stay off of cigarettes. Thank you very much for that. Cindy J., thanks for being with us every week, sharing your light, calmness, and knowledge. That's right, and I'm sharing wise words. Once you remember that the universe is conscious, once you remember the universe is alive, that takes you into a whole new level where you don't have to be bogged down by all this junk. And you remember that there is an intention in the universe. There are higher powers that are working on our behalf to bring us into good, positive, loving circumstances. And so maybe some people see this as really scary and negative and they can't see a positive out of it. I certainly do. That's right. Ahmadinejad was another one who was reportedly lost in the strikes. And again, he was a former hardliner president. The best way to break a bad habit is replace it with a good habit.